So does anyone else here think that Nintendo's 2021 lineup is going to be huge? I mean, we have Bayonetta 3 coming out, and then there's No More Heroes 3 also, not to mention Bravely Default 2, and maybe even Breath of the Wild 2, and a brand new Pokemon Snap that's also coming to the Nintendo Switch. I think overall 2021 is going to be much better than 2020. Hey guys, it's Rob here, and welcome back to the Robo-chan Show, where we cover the latest gaming news, leaks, and rumors from Microsoft, Sony, and Nintendo in 2020 and beyond. If you want to be kept up on the latest gaming news, make sure you click that red subscribe button below this video and that notification bell so you know when I upload. And if you're interested, I have a Patreon, which link to that will be in the pinned comment along with my Twitter account. In this video, we're going to talk about what Nintendo 2021 will look like, and also what it could look like based on rumors and leaks like the Nintendo Switch Pro rumors or the Zelda 35th anniversary clues. And then you can share your thoughts in the comments section and what Nintendo Switch games you're looking forward to in 2021 down in the comments section. So if there's one thing that's been hit hard other than the obvious industries like the movie theaters from the virus is the gaming industry. Working from homes for companies like Microsoft, Sony, and of course Nintendo has affected them in various ways. Nintendo more than others. A couple months back we were drip-fed Nintendo news for nearly a year because of how the virus affected Nintendo and the way Japan's work style is. And yeah, we still got the Nintendo Direct Mini and the partner showcases, but we never really got that huge reveal, right? The one that gets everyone jumping. Heck, it's been over a year since we had a Nintendo Direct, a full Nintendo Direct to be exact, and back around September that all changed. Nintendo was firing off on all cylinders, announcing new Nintendo Switch games like the prequel to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. And that wasn't the only thing, we got an update on Breath of the Wild 2, a release date for Bravely Default 2, the Super Mario 35th anniversary with all the craziness that happened with that, and a lot more. And through all of that, the roller coaster of emotions from anxiety to eagerness to happiness, it's December now. And next month is January, the start of 2021. And you have to start wondering, what will Nintendo's 2021 look like? Well, if you're a JRPG fan or an RPG fan in general like me, so far we have a lot to look forward to. Bravely Default, a game that looks amazing and looks to be another great entry into the series, is coming out on February 26th. Now this game was supposed to come out in 2020, but as I've said, the virus is hitting the industry pretty strong in 2020, but hopefully with the vaccine things can start recuperating. Next up we have a leftover game that was announced in 2020 coming out in 2021. The game I'm speaking of is Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser. This is actually a pretty big release for Nintendo despite it being a game that was re-released, or is going to be re-released I should say. But it does have some bells and whistles added onto it. We not only get Bowser's Fury as new content, but I'm sure there will also be graphical updates for this game as well. Now till this date we don't know what kind of content Bowser's Fury is gonna be unless I missed something. But if it's more Mario levels, I'm all for it because I've actually never played Super Mario 3D World and it will be my first time, so that's pretty exciting for me personally. We also have Persona 4 Strikers in that month as well. February actually has a lot of big titles, jeez. Now Persona Strikers is coming out on February 23rd, which speaking of Persona, we still don't have Persona 5 on the Nintendo Switch, which kind of blows my mind. You would think it would be on the Nintendo Switch by now. I wonder if there's some kind of problem that's stopping it from coming to the Switch. Next up we have a huge game, Shin Megami Tensei 5. You guys already know I'm excited for this game. This game was announced at the launch of the Nintendo Switch, which is what, 4 years ago if I'm not mistaken, and it has a 2021 release date, but no exact release date, not even a release window. If it's been in development for so long and now has a release year, I think there's a strong chance that we could see Shin Megami Tensei coming out in 2021, the first half of 2021 to be exact. If they bring it out later than that, I'd be incredibly surprised, which speaking of surprises, we have two Monster Hunters in 2021. Monster Hunter Story has no release date yet, but it looks to be a very fun and interesting story, while Monster Hunter Rise is coming out on March 26, 2021, a month after Bravely Default. So far, Nintendo's lineup from February to March seems pretty good to me. Now, other games like Bayonetta 3, which still as far as I know isn't delayed yet, could come in 2021 as well. Now, if the virus hasn't affected its development too much, I can expect a release date for that game in March or maybe a couple months after March. And again, that's if the virus hasn't stunted any development of that game. No More Heroes 3 is another game that got delayed into 2021, but no release date yet, which makes me think that the wait for this game may be longer than anticipated. I'm thinking maybe in the end of the third quarter of 2021 or the beginning of the fourth quarter. Pokemon Snap is of course another game game that we don't really know anything aside from what we can pick out from the first trailer. Now, Pokemon Snap is a very special case because we know that there will be a Pokemon 25th anniversary, and according to the company, it's a very special anniversary and will kick off in 2021, indicating that the content that will come out from this anniversary is not just a one-day thing, but over the course of 2021. Now, one thing you have to keep in mind, unless one of those 2021 games without release dates is coming in January is looking a bit lacking. But hear me out here, in the tweet it says it kicks off in 2021. This could mean January, the start of 2021, could hold some announcement from the 35th anniversary for Pokemon. So we could potentially see the Pokemon company come out in January with some kind of content or celebration, or maybe even some kind of stream. Perhaps a Pokemon Direct in January. Now, we know that a remake for Pokemon Diamond and Pearl has been in the circulation of leaks and rumors on YouTube, Reddit, and so on. There's also a new Pokemon leak recently under the name of Pokemon Master Collection that appeared on a UK website called Game. Not to mention, we do need more info on Pokemon Snap, so there's three things that I could see happening here. We could see an announcement for some huge Pokemon game like a remake of Diamond and Pearl, or just a mainline Pokemon announcement. Another possibility is of course a sequel to Pokemon Eevee and Pikachu, and of course bring back older Pokemon games as well. As for Pokemon Snap, a trailer is assured, whether that be in a Nintendo Direct or a Pokemon Direct. I don't think Pokemon Snap would come out in January, as Nintendo likes to market their games 2 or 3 months before the release date, but I kinda hope I'm wrong, because playing Pokemon Snap next month would be the ultimate birthday present. Now, aside from Pokemon anniversary shenanigans, we also have the Zelda 35th anniversary that's coming in 2021, and there have been some findings that Nintendo might be doing something with that not too long ago. If memory serves me right, there were a whole slew of trademarks for products such as cups, controllers, and other things just like the Super Mario 35th anniversary had. Now, if you want to know more about that, I have a video in the top right corner for you, or you can keep watching this video. But I think the topic we all want to see is the fate of Nintendo Directs in 2021. As I've said for a while, I do think we're going to get a full Nintendo Direct in 2021 of the month of January. I think Nintendo Directs will still be around in 2021 and for the foreseeable future. And if this does happen, that means the virus is less of a problem at that time. Now, the reason why I say this is because recently we do have a vaccine for the virus now. Now, I'm sure it might take a while for the effect to be seen, maybe not even until summer or even fall at the latest, but we will see this virus get snuffed out or lessen, and it won't have as much of an effect on Nintendo and other gaming companies, especially when the warmer times of the year roll around, which of course depends on where your location is. Now, if this does happen and this vaccine does work and it does kick this virus's butt, I would think that Nintendo would definitely get back on track with their Nintendo Directs and Nintendo News, and of course the development of Nintendo Switch games. Fingers crossed, guys, fingers crossed. But here's a question for you guys. What's the difference between 2 years ago and this theoretical future? The future where things got more or less back to normal. Well, of course, there will be 2 brand new shiny consoles. That of course brings up the rumors of the Nintendo Switch Pro. Nintendo still needs third-party support, and to keep it, they need more beefy hardware, especially for those more demanding games. Now, despite rumors saying that we'll see this in 2021, I don't think we'll see it in 2020 in my opinion. I think 2022 seems more likely. And even 2022 is a little bit iffy in my opinion. But overall, I think 2021 is generally just going to be a better year all around, especially summer. And one thing that I almost forgot to mention is games that we don't even know about. Nintendo probably has a whole slew of new games planned for 2021 and 2022. Now, as you've seen, I've left out Metroid Prime 4 because I don't think it's going to come out in 2021. If anything, that's a pretty late 2022 game in my opinion. That being said, what do you think about the possibilities of games that are coming out in 2021 as far as we know right now? And of course, the other rumors and leaks and all that kind of great stuff that's happening. Tell me your thoughts in the comment section below, and if you enjoyed this video, subscribe to Rob Gaming for more gaming news. Thanks for watching, guys, and remember, stay safe, stay charged, and have a good one.